Guess what's for dinner? Pot roast!
Ain't this a beauty? I love these too.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the 1925 Bungalow. I'm Scott. Today is a vlog. I'm going to be doing a million things around this house today. I have a list, and I actually have certain things I want to get accomplished. But let's chit-chat first. What happened to that live sale you were going to do with those lamps? I stayed home waiting, and nothing happened. Well, what happened was my heater went, okay. Wasn't really not a problem because, well, it hadn't gotten too terribly cold yet. So there was actually no heat in this house for about 3 days. And I was fine because we hadn't gotten below freezing. And during the day, we were getting up into, the 40s, and we had sun. Now, anybody who was born and raised in the Northeast, we've talked about this before, or anywhere in cold temperatures, if you were around in the 70s during the energy crisis as a kid, you know that your father probably was in control of that thermostat. You dare not touch it. So what were we taught? Layer. Now don't get too excited. I'm not going to take anything off. So what do? 1 layer, 2 layer, that's one of those thermals. That, by the way, is one of those union suit things. You know what a union suit is? I'll put a picture right there, but I bet you already knew that. And then a nice heavy this on the top. I'm fine. You know, well, you turn on a few lamps and you have a little space heater, and then I decided, well, he's coming out on Friday after Thanksgiving. I'm going to be in the house all day waiting. You know how they say, we'll be there between 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night. It wasn't that bad. No, he was supposed to arrive between 4 in the afternoon and 8 o'clock at night. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'm going to be home all day. Let's cook a roast. Yeah. I went out and I got myself a 6.5 pound roast. And I did it in the oven. Potatoes, carrots, turnips. Oh, it's good. I shared some, the rest of it, leftovers, and freezer. But anyway, slow cooked all day in a gas oven. Yeah. Between 275 to 300 degrees. Cooked for about 4 hours. I kept running over to the thermostat, and about every 30 minutes, it would go up 1 notch. So it was fine. I think the coldest that it got in here was about 52 or 3 degrees. Anyway, I now have heat. Long story, couldn't do the lamp sale, but it turned out very well. Now, the heater, I didn't have a new one replaced yet. It's been patched again. I got a budget for that. Woo! Who has had a HVAC replaced lately? Yeah. Okay, budget, right? I'm hoping I can limp along until next summer. Well, next spring, when it's cheaper. Okay, so I decided to take all of the lamps, put them aside, because now it's time for Christmas live sale, which is tomorrow night. And so I have got to bring all of that Christmas stuff that I'm going to sell down from the attic, start looking through some more of my glass today. I have to take all the lamps that I moved from downstairs to upstairs, back downstairs. I'll show them to you in a minute. I'm going to go out on the porch. Should have done it by now, but I didn't. Take out the screens, put the storm doors, put the storm windows. Well, I put a few in, but I didn't finish it. And while I'm doing that, about every 15 or 20 minutes, I'm going to toot on my horn because, well, I majored in this as an undergrad. Couldn't really play at home in Philly. I didn't think that would be very nice in my 8th floor condo. I'm not sure my neighbors would have liked it. It takes a while to get the old embouchure back again. So about every 15 minutes or so, I will just pick it up and go. I should have warned you about that. What else? Well, at the end of this, you'll see some of the Christmas items I'm going to sell tomorrow night. But also, there'll be a video tomorrow showing you all of the glass and things for Monday night's Christmas live sale. Okay? So we're going to hold off on the lamps until maybe the darkest, coldest day in January, and then we'll bring the lamps out after the snow and ice sale. So what's first? Let's get those storm windows in the porch because it's blustery out there. We've been in the 20s every morning, and I'm so glad to have some heat on, but you know what? It's so funny. The thermostat, I think, is only set on 64 because dressed like this and moving around, I'm plenty warm. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, no, I'm not finished yet. Why did I say that? Let's go get those storm windows. Guess what's for dinner? Pot roast. I've gotten started here. You know, these are going down in the basement. I hesitate to show you because I've got so much more. But these are just some of the electric lamps. This here on this table, all these lamps here, this would be a set from the 20s, and then we have the 1930s Art Deco. These are wonderful ones that I just bought. Some wonderful glass vanity lamps over here, and I do have a bunch of table lamps. I do. I've started bringing a little bit of the glass down from the attic, but I've got a long way to go. Yeah, so tomorrow night. But don't worry, you'll see. You'll see. Now up here, there's more glass that's going to be for sale on Monday night. Yep. Mostly red and green, but I think I'll have some old Christmas ornaments too. In fact, I'm certain I will. We'll go up in there. Oh, look, there's even more down there on the floor. And there. Okay, let's get back to work. Moving. Welcome to the world of an antique dealer. Constantly moving your inventory up and down. Today, down. Let's go.
Ain't this a beauty? I love these too.
Wonderful. The screens are in the basement. The storm windows are in the porch. We're winterized. All of the lamps have been taken down into the basement. And then the telephone rang. It was a friend of mine, and he said, "Come on, what are you doing? Let's go grab a slice." I said, "I'll be there in 30 minutes. So I'm on my way to Brooklawn. A slice, between he and I, we know what that means. Let's grab a slice. It's always a pizza place in Brooklawn, New Jersey, which we love. So As soon as I finish my little hot treat, do you like my little Tom and Jerry mug by Hazel Atlas? Ooh. Oh, that pot roast can wait. I've been eating it for, 3 days now? Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Okay, 2 days. Let's go get some pizza. Very good. Well, I have certainly been busy today. You know, I told you I wasn't going to show you any of this glass until tomorrow, but I can't wait. Oh, that's not it. Well, that's some of it for tomorrow night's live sale. I still have to get up into the attic tonight and dig out the old Christmas ornaments. I've got some to sell, but why not we go ahead and look at some of this glass very quickly. Oh, and then I guess I'll surprise you with something else tomorrow. I don't know what else to do. Yes, now, in case you're wondering, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, right here on this channel, all of this glass will be for sale in the Old Curiosity Shop Christmas Extravaganza Live Sale Part 2. You're going to see a lot of Anchor Hocking Royal Ruby Red. We can see that here. So I have 6 of these little sherbet cups here in the front. And this is Hocking as well. I love those. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4. No, that's not right. I've got 6 cups and saucers in forest green, and I've got 6 in royal ruby red. And I love mixing them and matching them. These are Hocking glass. I found another punch bowl in the basement. Haven't counted the cups yet, but it's probably about 12 there. And look, it's got its base. That's antique. Yep, that is 1900, 1890, I think. Look at that piece of rock crystal back there by the McKee Glass Company. Oh, that's old as well. You ought to see that fluoresce under a black light. I'll show you later. That's a beautiful vase, is it not? Mm-hmm. The big one. Okay, moving along. There's an Anchor Hocking biscuit jar in the princess pattern in green. And then a little Jeanette Diamond Point cream and sugar set. Nice. Mid-century. Here's a little green serving tray that's etched. And I've got some little cordials on there. Just 4. And then in the front, this might be Viking or New Martinsville. I don't remember. Footed sherbets. Those are nice. And Anchor Hocking again. We know that pattern. They pretty? 4 of those. A big green serving platter. Ooh, I've got to get the dust off of it. It's been in the basement. This is probably one of the biggest green console bowls I've ever seen. It's huge, and sitting in it is a Fenton Lotus bowl. I don't have the candlesticks for that, but I think the layered look looks nice. Layered looks, yeah. That's what I said. Here's a cut to clear. I love that running of the deer. You know what song that reminds me of. And there's a cathedral or some type of a place of worship, I guess. I like that bowl. And then, oh, I forgot to count. That's either 10 or 12 big, nice red lunchy plates. They could be. You see? They have polished bottoms. Those are very nice. 4 luncheon plates in green. And look, you can make underplates out of them. I like sets of 4. You know, for a lot of the glass that I collect, I'm only collecting place settings for 4. I can seat 6 around this table, but it's more comfortable with the leaves. It's more comfortable with only 4. And so some of the glass that I have, just a few sets, I might have a serving of 8. But I don't have a lot of space and I don't do large entertaining anymore. So a set of 4 is enough for me. Some of you are probably the same. Here are 4 more plates. These are beautiful, elegant plates. I believe that's just, I think these just need a good washing. Yeah, that's what they need. Look at that pretty etch. These, I believe, fluoresce. We'll turn the lights off in a minute and take a look if the fluoresce is important to you. I couldn't remember, but one of our OCS friends reminded me that that was the, I think he said the modern, Swedish modern, I don't remember, sort of mid-century set there. That's an Anchor Hocking console set. Could be for a dining table, yeah, or the top of a china closet, which right now ain't got nothing on it. Pardon my bad English. What did we forget? Ah, this. Look at that. A 4-part serving tray, glass, the whole thing. Wonderful. Now, why don't we back up, turn the lights out, and see which glass is going to glow. Everybody take a guess, in your own brain right now. What's going to light up and what's not? We'll come back in just a second with a black light. Okay, let's dive in there with the UV light, the black light, and we'll see what we get. I'm standing in the back. Ooh, my goodness, let's move in. Look at that thing. That is that massive, and I mean massive serving tray there, in glass, green glass. The console bowl next to it, just a tiny bit of uranium in that, but not much. The Fenton piece, it's a little bit of, what is it? Cardamom. I know that's not what it is. Is it cadmium? I don't know. But there's a little bit of an orange glow on the bottom of that. These green plates light right up. Those are the elegant ones with the etch. Now as we move across this set of green, no uranium in them. That lovely etched tray is glowing for us, as well as the Princess Biscuit jar. People say, well, what's that uranium for? It was to give color. And you mostly find it in green, but you'll find it in other colors as well. Look at that. Boy, yeah, Mildred will know where to find her Boston baked beans, won't she? No, that's not right. French burnt peanuts. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, couldn't I half devour a bag of French burnt peanuts right now? Haven't had them in ages, but I love them. No green in the Hocking. No green, no fluoresce. But look at the McKee. Ooh, lights right up. That's pretty. Okay, let me back it up again. We will turn off this light, and that's that. Now, what on earth am I going to get up to now? I'm sure there's something else we can do today. Let's go see what that might be.